겨뤄보고 싶다면 언제든 환영이다.
이 파도 소리를 들어봐.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
New day, new stream. Very good.
Cold beer after a hard day's work. Nothing like...
Yahoo!
People will read it. The sound of the ocean waves.
Ahoy! Yahoo! Yahoo! Today is her birthday. What did they give me? They gave me level up stuff for her. And some of her food. Happy.
Get to bed here. Drive him home, and in the morning, tell him he's rehired 50%.
Tomorrow is the big update.
Instead of the meeting,
Oh, I didn't change her wings either. Dang. And then my husband leaves. It's okay. Today is her day. So first things first, let me give Beidou my present to her. Ta-da! Look at my funny Beidou build. I'm guessing this is only good for her R2. Oh, I do have Thundering Fury. Yay.
is that good?
Where is the controller?
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
How is it going? Beidou, where are you looking at? Ahoy there, mateys! Time to set sail. Wow, I almost forgot how to start the hangout event. Oh yeah, I need to do my dailies. Reset happens in about 46 minutes? Yeah, let's go do that. But before we go and hang out with you, we'll save Hilly Troll Poetry for last.
Don't say so.
Fortunately, everybody on this team except for my husband is level 10, so let's... Barbara, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I am the man!
Meow, meow, meow. Can we do shortest to tallest again? Fluff it.
Ready? Go!
What's up? Yes, yes, yes. Of course, I got this. Do I want to do it? Of course not. Do I have to? Of course. Around here. That the one? Oh man, I'm so good at this game. Here you go, take this piece of wood. Oh no, I'm getting attacked again.
Everyone on me!
This is order. Gather.
It's showtime! Man!
Oh, and everybody died. Okay, cool. Awful persistence. Now find me rope. Clearly, I've done this mission too many times. I forgot if I have to fight one more time. Yep, you're welcome. I'm leaving to one. Why can't I never say this word right? Dawn Winery? Dawn Winery? Gimme, 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 gimme.
Can't catch me!
Hold. Just because you're not my main, Ito, don't mean I want to kill you on purpose. Sorry.
Can't catch me!
Oh wait. Oh no.
Show begin.
That was an accident.
I will have order.
Oh, thank God.
Stabilize.
Fall in!
Let's roll. This is order.
Attaboy! Oni coming through!
Oh, that was such an unnecessary ult. This is fine.
Bam!
Why is it so cold?
Sweet and sour speech.
There we go. Now I'm warm. Balkan.
Rally!
Order guide you.
You know, one of these days
Attaboy!
they'll be able to take down those things with one shot. One day.
Let's dance.
Like Barbara.
Let the show begin.
Wait, what is that? Oh, Barbara, I am so sorry. I don't even have the right build on you. By build, I have the wrong freaking weapon on your face. My bad.
Stabilize.
Goro.
Gather. This is order.
Oh. Very good.
Everyone at that party is connected to you for survival. Ever been married?
Never accepted 12,000 proposals. And you moved to New York today.
Get it over here. Thank you.
Do you want to do your gift party or gift
Oops, my
Charge!
Gather. Even bedrock can be turned to
Also my bad. I don't have a C6 Barbara, so...
Dance.
And I still didn't change the weapon! Oh, why am I so dumb? Oh, just wait until I unfreeze. Ah, I can't aim. Haha. No, you can't touch me.
Let the show begin. Ready, steady, go! Oh, no!
advance. Come on. Gather. Order guide you.
There.
Attaboy!
There.
It's showtime!
That. Nope.
It's your shortcomings. It's all about the problem.
The poetry range. Yo, what's good, Ella?
You ready?
Rest assured, I have written everything down. Stop, stop. I wonder if the note's even in here.
It's wonderful.
I've only read the note once. Yeah, see? Look, it's right there. It's right there. List the lines from LMS.
It's yours.
On the front, there's many terms and simple footnotes regarding the content. See? This one. The top one, Selitada, meaning Muno. Muno seems to be an everyday greeting. This phrase does not appear to convey any malicious intent, so is good. Muheye. The two words seem to indicate some sort of positive excitement. Good! Yedada. Very direct praise. Most likely does not have any negative connotations. Okay?
Password.
Good! Yayika appears to be negative turn expressing disapproval at the listener. So bad. Ninizido seems to be intensely threatening term. So you just don't use Yayika and Ninizido and then you're good. You can literally use any of the other ones. But those two. Which one should we start with? Hello!
It is. It is. And as his
Next.
best friend, I
Well,
also
hey,
know
yeah.
he's trying to finish it off without inadequacy and rejection. So the longer that I stay, the better it is for
He
his career.
likes it. He really likes it. And then the next one, Yedada.
And worry.
Boom. Easy.
Snow.
How did it go? I did extremely well. I did amazing. Alright, let's go get our bonuses from Adash to Abyssos. And I shall proceed with the hangout.
And to those who think that you're a charlatan, I understand. The perception of a hand grows in some.
Sounds like science fiction.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Thank you for completing today's commissions.
I've seen these 30
You're welcome.
Ad Astra.
Well, please send my characters off to foreign lands. Because I need more of these stupid stones. Hello, Wagner. I don't think I bought anything from you today. Ba-ba-da-ba. Okay. Bruh, how much of those things do I even have? I have 27! Oh, brother. Oh, brother of the cousins. Okay. Wait, what? Eh? Hullabaloo. Defeat the hilly trolls. Oh, these are my requests. Okay. Oh, I was about to say, when did I get new quests? Yay! When the crux shines bright. Go to the encore. Yee! Just let me put,
Lego.
let me just put the other one on. Boop. 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 Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Come with me.
My poor Bobara had to suffer with the eye perception because I've been using Yanfei. Hey, Zhongli! Don't think I haven't noticed. You're 8 now. And friendship level 4, let's go! Ah, moving all up in the ranks. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Alrighty, Beidou, alrighty. You know I'm having fun having you with some millions. And just keep holding down that R2. That's yeah, we don't have him here, so you can use that one. And I mean, we don't have her here, so you can use that one too. Why not? It is HP main stat, so that's not bad. Is this the only feather I got? Well, it's the only feather I kept. So this is the only Millie flower I got, so I kept it. Any lightning sounds? Nope. I think they're all poo-poo. Lightning cup. Yep. With electro damage. Oh my. Oh my beans. Bing! Yeah, and then you're gonna be the off piece, even though I have some frickin' sus as hell crowns. Sus! Sus. Bro, what's the odds that it'll proc into crit damage again? Hopefully it'll proc into HP percent, right? I ain't got the fodder facts for it, so I won't be able to test that theory. Cheat, man.
What? It's only you and him?
Ooh, wait, can I level this? Let's go. Finally, my fish is 90. Let's go. Alright, Beidou, let's proceed to your hangout.
1, 2, breathe. 3, 4,
and... Oops, I'm gonna have to restart that quest again.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, would you look who's here?
Woo!
Looks like it's going to be a day to remember. Guys, look who the sea washed up.
Yo ho ho!
Ahoy there, traveler!
Ahoy!
So Captain really did invite you to join the homecoming celebration.
Damn right.
Hey, I heard that you took care of another crisis while you were in Inazuma. Are the rumors true?
Ah, they could be.
That's what I heard too. Thanks to you, Inazuma's vision hunt decree was finally put to an end. Well done, traveler.
Thank you, thank you.
Captain's got quite the eye for people. She said she was sure that your trip to Inazuma would stir up some waves. And sure enough...
All I wanted was to have a chat with the Electro Archon. It was a joint effort. I can't take all the credit.
Look at you, being so modest. We all know what you did to protect Liyue Harbor.
Aw, shucks, it was nothing.
I've heard that they tell stories about you in Mondstadt, too. The honorary knight. Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I'd say someone of your caliber would be right at home in the cracks. Right, sailors?
Aw.
That's right. Wow, I'm getting excited just thinking of being the Traveler's crewmate. Hey, what do you say we arm wrestle?
Oh, whoa? You sure you want to go up against these guns? I can do a sick windblade.
I was worried you'd be too busy to show up.
Oh my god. Hello.
Oh, Captain on deck.
Ahoy.
Captain, we were just trying to talk the Traveler into joining the crew.
Yeah, come on, Captain Beidou. Surely you've got a way to get the Traveler on board.
Well, she's on board right now for the celebration, isn't she?
Yeah, but just one celebration together is not enough. You know what we mean, Captain.
Oi! Hey, no.
All right, I get it now. There is something special about you, Traveler. You earned everyone's respect, myself included.
Thank you. You too have earned my respect, Captain Beidou.
So, it goes without saying that the Crux would be honored to have a crew member such as yourself.
Oh, thank you.
No doubt about that.
Put on.
But then again, a hero like yourself doesn't just set off on a journey without some bigger purpose in mind.
Yeah, you're right. Could you take me to Snezhnaya?
So should a hero really drop what they're doing just to spend day after day drifting at sea with us?
I mean, I can fast travel.
Well, if that were the case, then the Crux, known for always moving forward to the next horizon, would instead be holding someone back.
Aww.
Right. I guess we didn't think that part through.
Of course y'all didn't.
Remember, rather than seeking out strong members to join us, you should be focusing on making yourselves the strongest that you can be. If we are powerful, they will come to us.
That's a good saying.
Isn't that why everyone here chose to come aboard in the first place?
Aww.
Yes? A strong sailor is always looking for a sturdy ship.
I guess I almost forgot the first lesson you ever taught me. Thanks for the reminder, Captain.
Just be sure you all keep that in mind. Now, there's no more need to hound the Traveler, as you were. The Traveler and I have something to discuss.
Okay. What's good?
I'm glad you came. Welcome back aboard.
You are a wise leader. You run a tight ship, Captain. The crew seemed excited to see me. Thanks for helping me out back there. You are a wise leader.
Thanks. I'll take that. Some rumors have it that the leader of the Crux is so powerful that she could slay the mighty Leviathan Haishan without breaking a sweat.
Whoa.
I can't go getting too caught up in my own reputation, though. That's certainly not how the Crux made it to where we are today. As the head of the fleet, my task is to keep us on the right course, no matter how turbulent the seas may become. But then again, the crew isn't usually this riled up. It's not that they're arrogant, they're just bubbling with ambition, that's all. Their excitement today comes from their great respect for you, both your strength and your character. So please, don't take it the wrong way.
Okay. The hell is my grandma watching?
Actually had a lovely chat before we got down to putting on the show.
Huh.
Well,
The excitement today comes from my grandma respect from both the strength and the characters. Predictable. Ah. Why would I? I'm actually quite interested in the life of a sailor. Why would I? I should be thanking them for taking me to Inazuma.
All good then. Great. Actually, speaking of Inazuma, I think your good luck must have rubbed off on me on the way over.
Oh,
I made an interesting find on the beach shortly after we parted ways.
Oh,
Let's talk about it over there, where it's a little quieter.
oh, okay. Talk to Beidou. Where am I? Oh, alright. Beidou. Talk to Beidou.
So after we dropped you off in Rito, we found a shipwreck nearby. Probably belonged to Inazuman pirates. We searched the wreckage and found a map.
Does the map take you to Snezhnaya? Just curious.
At first, I thought it was a nautical chart. I was thinking we might discover a new sailing route if we were lucky. But after a closer look, I realized it wasn't a map of the sea at all. It was a Liyue treasure map, and no ordinary one at that.
There's an evil chi active in the area. Was there a great demonic presence in the area?
Nothing like that. I just mean that the map was a mess. So it was the most I could do to figure out that the treasure was probably in Liyue. As for its exact location, I have no idea.
Damn.
I'd say I've explored Liyue pretty extensively, but still, this one managed to beat me. So,
Here, let me see
I
it.
thought of you.
Aw.
Nobody can beat you when it comes to treasure hunting on land, right?
I mean, You know me too well. It's as if we've been together for so long.
Your last name, McCarty?
Let's see. I wouldn't say I'm the best treasure hunter of all time. Only the best to date? You know me too well.
Is that right? Well then, it looks like I'm in good hands.
Yeah.
Here's the map. See what you can make of it.
Alright.
So, where do you think it is?
You know what? that is a great question. If you allow me to hold that up next to my my world map, maybe we can make something happen. But I don't know about this one, Chief.
You got the wrong pig by the heel. Lady, I don't know no McCarty anywhere but here. And all my kin is deceased.
I think it's clearly Plains, just badly drawn. I think it's Chinsu.
Ain't seen the man you're after.
Shit. I wish I took a screenshot of it so I could look at it further. This one.
Grayley Plains. Huh, I never would have gotten that. How can you tell?
Compared it against the regular map, the topography of the areas most closely resembles the Grayley Plains. Call it a treasure hunter's intuition. Call it me just pulling it out of my ass.
Oh. Okay then. So you do live up to the hype. I can't believe you noticed that. You sure have an eye for detail.
Yes, and I'm totally not making that up as I go.
Let's head over there and take a look.
Oh,
I'll
no.
need you to help me zero in on the specific location once we're there.
Copium. It was copium, Beidou. I'm sorry. Hi, yeah. Alright. Well, I mean, if you squint your eye really hard and turn your head like at an 80-degree angle, then maybe, and I mean maybe, it's a bit of a stretch, but maybe it could be. I'm just glad that it's, allowing me to go to these places. Like, it gave me options, cause, oh god. My treasure hunter's intuition. Treasure hunters? Oh, hey. Gladiator,
Keep
alligator?
digging, boys!
Oh,
Once
golden
we have our
alligator.
hands on the treasure, everyone gets a share!
Oh my.
You can all hold it right there.
Oh.
Huh? Who's that barking orders?
Uh-oh.
Do you know who you're up against here? Keep going if you got a death wish. What the? It's... Captain Beidou. Run, boys, run!
Nobody move.
Captain Beidou, Lord of the Ocean. This is all my fault. I didn't know who I was up against. I don't have a death wish. I swear. I got a big mouth is all. It's always saying things it shouldn't. I swear I'll wash it out with soap the moment I get back. Please, have mercy. Will you spare us? Well, spare them, at least. These guys are just trying to put food in their mouths. They'd never hurt a soul.
The bullshit.
If you need to take anyone, take me. Please, let them go.
I mean, that's kind of honorable of you. Small-time treasure hoarder leader.
It was me that disrespected you. They never did and never would.
Yeah, they better
Is
not.
that right? Fine. Seems like you've got a heart in there somewhere, seeing how you treat your crew. I'll let you off the hook this time. Get out of here!
Thank you, Captain Beidou. Thank you.
Wait.
Wait.
Yes? What else might the merciful and mighty Beidou require?
Oh my sim.
This treasure's still up for grabs. The Crux fleet honors the rule of first come, first served.
Oh.
You found it first, so name your price.
Oh.
I can't have any rumors going around about Captain Beidou stealing other people's treasure, can I?
Captain Beidou, we wouldn't dare take more from you. Take the treasure as an apology for my foolish words. Please, take it. Please.
Oh? Well, if you insist. I accept your kind offer, and I'll make you one in return. You don't seem like terrible folks, so let me help you get onto the right track. If you want to mend your ways and put all this behind you, the Crux can probably arrange some odd jobs in the port for you.
Oh.
It'd be humble work, but at least it'd get you on your feet and making an honest living. A much better deal than what you've got going now, if you ask me.
Wow, thank you, Captain Beidou. On behalf of me and all my boys.
Right. Let's see what we've got in here. This isn't what we're looking for. Let's look around. Maybe we'll find it.
Cabbage. Oh, sweet flower.
Those rocks look kind of weird. Nothing. Let's keep looking. What are those hilly trolls digging for? Wait, actually, I've heard they sometimes dig for buried treasure. Let's go take a closer look.
No, I missed my pop.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Gather! I will have order!
Go.
Alright. Did we get anything?
Nope, not here either. Now that we've searched all the places of interest in this area and come up with nothing, you got any ideas?
What is it? What? What is the treasure that you're looking for?
It's
What? Piggies.
Captain Beidou! Captain Beidou!
Oh.
Huh? Hey, what brings you back here?
Captain Beidou! Actually, we've just been wandering around nearby. We didn't go far, because we were thinking about what you said and...
Huh?
Well, me and the boys decided we're ready to move away from all of this and get on the straight and narrow.
Aww.
Oh? Are you sure?
Hey, Beidou likes
Yes, absolutely sure.
Okay then. But I'll warn you right now, you won't have it easy. It might just be menial work in the port, but in the eyes of the general public, you'll be associates of the Crux. So there'll be a grueling test you have to go through before you can start.
I understand. Truth be told, Captain, it's only because it's you, the mighty and honorable Captain Beidou. If it had been anyone else, I don't think I'd have listened. And since you made us this kind offer, I'd like to ask, if I might be so bold, is there any hope at all for us to become full members of the Crux in the future? Even the tiniest shred of hope?
Oh?
Well, there's no place in the Crux for delusions of grandeur, that's for sure. But then again, everybody has to start somewhere. So, it comes down to you. If you manage to impress me and earn the respect of my crew, then yeah, nothing's impossible.
Aww.
Thank you, Captain Beidou. Thank you 1,000 times over. I couldn't help but notice you were searching for something else. It still hasn't turned up?
Why? Do you have any clues?
We heard about 2 treasures, both in Guili Plains. We were still looking for the first one when you found us. So maybe the other one might be what you're looking for.
Where is it?
Not too far from here, but I'm just not sure of the exact location.
Do you guys have a map?
All the info we got about this treasure came from the black market. The answer's hidden inside a poem which goes like this.
Oh boy.
Drunkenly I gazed at the ruins long forsaken, and lay beneath red leaves whose branches cast a crooked shade. The dusk sun shone upon the sea as I awakened, but Guyon stood twixt weary eyes and the sight of home they crave. As for the ruins long forsaken part, I do know of some ruins near here, but beyond that line, I don't... I'm just not smart enough.
So a treasure clue hidden in a poem, huh? Don't worry, we got this. See my friend here? If they taught treasure hunting as an art form, you'd probably be calling her Grandmaster. This kind of thing's a piece of cake for her.
Beidou, you hype me too much.
Am I right?
Let's maybe hit the site first. I have no interest in being a Grandmaster of anything. Right? I am Kinta, I am the jack of all trades. Master of nothing. Let's maybe head to the site first. Yeah, no.
Okay then. Let's start by heading to the site and surveying the scene. Maybe we'll find some other clues over there.
Okay, come on boys, you heard the captain. Lead the way.
Oh. So we got the dudes coming with us now? Walking. Nah. Alright. So, which way? Boom.
These are the long forsaken ruins from the poem. Apparently they were once full of treasure. But judging by the state of them now, it's probably long gone.
It seems that we need to dig deeper into this poem.
Okay.
Drunkenly, I gazed at the ruins long forsaken, and lay beneath red leaves whose branches cast a crooked shade. The dusk sun shone upon the sea as I awakened, but Guyon stood twixt weary eyes and the sight of home they crave. Do you have any ideas?
Maybe gazed at the ruins means the writer wasn't right here, but...
Somewhere you can see the ruins from. So, somewhere not too far from here?
The second line means that they're probably red leaves, trees around.
Yeah, and maybe the shadow cast by the tree is supposed to hint at something.
The third line, perhaps the dusk sun, something to do with the timing?
Oh, I got it! This guy fell asleep and woke up just before sunset.
Dusk and the shadow of a red-leaved tree. I think we can work with that. Let's take a look around. I think we're getting close.
Alright. Red tree. Is this red? Is this red? I doubt this is the one. Saying that it's like around here somewhere? Hold on, wait. No, I'll be right there,
Gather!
And if anything, I need the white iron chunks and the blue stones. This way. Is it this true? What you want? Try chill. My Beidou ain't even built properly, okay?
No, I'm gonna say. I wanna say.
Yeah, I gotta go. Just say, I'm sure everyone will be wondering.
So, red leaves. Does it have to be a tree?
I don't belong here.
Tidal wave.
Just friends. I can't do this right.
Red tree? Red leaves?
Why did you come? Alright, friend. I think it's just too
Boy.
people out here. Come on in the play.
Bad piggy.
Yeah.
Tisco. I am getting further and further away from the thing. Is that the red trees? Leaves?
You have to forgive me.
Is this it?
Everything's different. You've changed.
Yeah, I have.
Oh.
Found it! At long last, the treasure is finally in our hands. A check from the Northland Bank.
Oh.
You really came through. We found the spot in no time.
Yeah. Totally.
Without your help, I don't think I ever would have gotten my hands on it.
I was expecting it to be something a little more unique. Is it worth a lot of more?
Not much, but enough for an average person to survive on for a while. But there's more to this particular check than that.
Oh well.
When I found the treasure map, it was tightly sealed inside a small bottle along with a letter. I'll let you read it for yourself.
Yes, please.
I'll never find a better man.
Neatly written note.
Finished?
To find this bottle, I may no longer be in this world. I originally thought that these pirates, having their ways and means, might be able to send me back to Liyue, which was why I got on board their ship. I never expected that. Forget it. I suppose this is what they call destiny. Before I came to Inazuma, I worried that my old mother's place would be burgled as she lives alone. So I left a check for all the mora I've saved over the past few years, buried it in the location marked on this map. Please help me retrieve that check and exchange it to the Northland Bank. The mora will be yours to do with as you please, save for a small portion that I would like used to pay my mother's living expenses. Her name is Minamoto Kotomi, and she lives in Guili Plains. Please do this for me and thank you. I'm sorry, Mother. I found loads of those sakura blooms that could be found all over your homeland. But it's a shame that I couldn't send them to your side. Aww. So it's the dying wish of a man who met his tragic fate. So it's the last will of a faithful son.
Yeah. I can't fault him for what he did, but the way things turned out... all I can say is, life is unpredictable. Well, let's fulfill his final wish by taking this check to where it belongs.
Okay. To the Northland Bank? Key item? A check with the emblem of the Northland Bank printed on it. That can be exchanged for more. Yeah, but I think I have to go take it to the house, right? Guili Plains. Okay. Walking. Hello, reset. Another day, another welcome. Another wish. Alright, now I do not do my dailies until after reset.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Everything. Try to hold out requests until after reset too. Damn, I almost did them yesterday because I needed the Mora. And I had no... well, I have a transient resin, but I'm trying to save it. I can never save that thing. Oh.
Well, this is it. Oh, boys, it's time for your first job.
Oh, whoa?
Give this check to the old lady who lives in that wooden hut. Tell her it's a welfare payment from the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yes, boss.
What's up?
What? I have some sakura blooms that I picked up in Inazuma. I want her to have them too.
I see. But you only find sakura blooms in certain places, right? It must have been quite a bit of work collecting all these, surely.
I don't care. She can have them.
Let's just pick one, huh? One's enough to show that you care.
Fine.
You've already helped me out so much today.
Take out a sakura bloom.
Okay, off you go then. Take her the sakura bloom along with the check. And if she asks, tell her... Your child in a faraway land sends his best wishes.
Oh, God. Okay. Oh. As the sakura blooms upon greatly fell. As the sakura from one homeland sinks into the sea, so too the wandering sun stalks are delivered to his mother.
Let's go somewhere cooler.
That was sweet. Pachi, Small Step, Ellen, and killing dummies. I could go check out the Foggy Island. I could go check out this place. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Yep. Baba. A special guest. Prerequisite quests have not been met yet. Nani, what you mean? What am I supposed to say there then? Okay. Is there anything I could have changed for this? I don't think so. So all I have to do is not say Lily. Special guest. Alright, since I've already heard and read most of that. Let's try picking a different answer. Why is it always raining every time I come
Well,
here?
would you look who's here?
Ahoy there, traveler.
Hey!
That's what I heard.
Captain's got quite the eye for people. She said she was sure that your trip to Inazuma would stir up some waves. And sure enough...
All I wanted to do was have a chat with the Electro Archon.
Look at you being so modest. We all know what you did to protect Liyue Harbor.
Pish posh applesauce.
I've heard that they
nothing.
tell stories about you in Mondstadt, too. The honorary knight. Pretty impressive.
Meow meow.
I'd say someone of your caliber would be right at home in the cracks.
That's right. Well, hey,
No.
what do you say we arm wrestle?
Yes.
I was worried you'd be too busy to show up.
Oh. Captain on deck!
I'll make time for you, Beidou.
Captain, we were just trying to talk the traveler into joining the crew.
Yeah, now it's just, saving your hangout for your birthday.
Yeah, come on, Captain Beidou. Surely you've got a way to get the traveler on board.
Yes, she just says, I have primo gems for you. I'm here. Also, it's my birthday. I'm
She's
here.
on board right now for the celebration, isn't she?
Yeah, but just one celebration together is not enough. You know what we mean, Captain.
All right, I get it now. There is something special about you, traveler.
Thank
You earned everyone's respect, myself included. So it goes without saying that the Crux would be honored to have a crew member such as yourself.
No doubt about that.
But then again, a hero like yourself doesn't just set off on a journey without some bigger purpose in mind.
Take me to Snezhnaya.
So should a hero really drop what they're doing just to spend day after day drifting at sea with us?
I just want to go to
Well,
Snezhnaya.
if that were the case, then the Crux, known for always moving forward to the next horizon, would instead be holding someone back.
Right. I guess we didn't think that part through.
Remember, isn't that why everyone here chose to come aboard in the first place?
Yes?
I guess I almost forgot the...
Just be sure you all...
Yum, 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 yum. Alrighty.
I'm glad you came. Welcome back aboard.
You run a tight ship, Captain.
Do I? Oh, to be honest, I don't care for that kind of reputation. I don't want people to see me like some big shot official from Yujing Terrace. But I'll take it as a compliment. I'm glad you see me as well respected.
Yeah?
I can't go getting too caught up in my own reputation, though. That's certainly not how the Crux made it to where we are today. As the head of the fleet, my task is to keep us on the right course, no matter how turbulent the seas may become. But then again, the crew isn't usually this riled up. It's not that they're arrogant, they're just bubbling with ambition, that's all.
Oh, wow.
Their excitement today comes from their great respect for you, both your strength and your character. So please, don't take it the wrong way.
Why would I? I'm actually quite interested in the life of a sailor. Oh.
Oh, is that so? Well, it just so happens that we're doing some recruitment and training for new crew members while we're back.
Oh,
It'll be
whoa.
a first-rate chance to learn the life of a sailor.
Alright, new course.
Since you're interested, why don't you come along and experience a sailor's life firsthand?
Sure.
I'm curious to see if you'll take the sea by storm in the same way you have on land.
Alright, Capitan, my Capitan. Show me the ropes. Maybe not by storm, but I'll try to make a splash.
Nice. Come with me. Let's see how big of a splash you can manage.
Yeah. Oh, it's in the booking. Where are we going? Ah, okay. Let's go see Drake.
Chief Mate Juza's breaking in the newcomers, but I think we can spare you the tedium of that. After this, the new crew members will be arranged into 2 teams for more specialized training, according to their own aptitudes and the needs of the fleet. One team will learn comprehensive survival skills, including maritime emergency rescue, marine meteorology, psychological counseling, and so on.
Oh.
They will serve as the support team for the fleet, ensuring safe navigation. That's why we call them the Shield of the Crux.
Oh, okay. What's the other team? The Vision of the Crux. What's the other team? The Spear of the Crux. What's the other team? The Pen of the Crux.
The Pen of the Crux. That's a wild idea. Unfortunately, this ain't the Wanwen Bookhouse, kid. As one might expect, we call the other team the Spear of the Crux, because they'll be learning about naval warfare. They'll make up the armed portion of our crew.
I was so close.
Also, they're responsible for handling the fleet's cargo deals.
Okay.
So, what do you think? Which team is for you?
The Pen of the Crux. The Shield of the Crux? Or the Spear of the Crux? The Spear. Shield.
As I expected, you have a will to protect others. There are 2 main subjects that the Shield of the Crux focuses on: survival knowledge and entertainment.
Hey, I can do that.
As I was saying earlier, survival knowledge includes prevention of injuries and diseases at sea, navigation and cartography, basic meteorology, etc.
Yes.
You can go learn about these skills from Genshin, Huixing, and Liushi. They're all seasoned hands in their respective fields.
Yingxing, Huixing, and Liushi. Okay. I thought I would be learning from you, Captain, oh my Captain. They are crewmates who know even more than you, Captain.
Each sailor has their own strengths and weaknesses. I'm no rookie, of course, but you shouldn't underestimate the knowledge of the crew.
Okay.
If there's anything I'm most proud of in the fleet, It's my people.
Aw.
Go and get to work. I'll have some questions to test you later. I look forward to seeing how you do.
Alright. Sorry, I'm hanging out with Beidou and her crew today.
Hello, traveler. I'm Yinxing, the Crux's surgeon at sea.
Oh, okay, you're the healer. Yes, I remember you. I think you talked shit to me when I first joined this boat. I mean, snuck onto this boat.
Whenever a sailor has a health problem, they come to me. I deal with it all, from seasickness and common colds to amputations and everything in between.
Nice. I'd like to learn about treating injuries and illnesses at sea.
Oh, I presume the captain arranged this, correct?
Yes.
All right then. Let's begin. But first of all, let me ask you this. What do you think is the biggest danger that all new crew members face?
Getting seasick, catching a cold, seasick.
That can certainly be a problem at sea, but it's not the biggest danger. The most dangerous thing for a newcomer is to underestimate the dangers of life at sea. Oh, I have seen many new crew members who see themselves as young and fighting fit and have no regard for safety. They think that since they are tough enough to look after themselves on land, they'll be fine at sea as well.
Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't work like that.
Those are the ones that always end up in the sick bay. Everyone should know that being a sailor, especially on a long voyage, is a brutal job in an unforgiving environment. We have to face malnutrition when we're short on supplies, all kinds of injuries and diseases that the harsh ocean weather can bring, and even the psychological problems that can arise due to isolation and the lack of entertainment. To make things worse, the lack of medication and treatment options at sea can result in even minor health problems becoming serious, or even fatal.
Hence the need for amputations. Yo, if they're gonna like start mentioning amputations, if I don't see like a one-armed character or a one-legged character in the future Genshin updates, I will be slightly disappointed.
Oh, you probably thought I was joking, right? Well, that's not surprising. Most newcomers think the same way. But hopefully you now realize that with a little extra precaution, a lot of these things can be avoided. Well, I think that's enough for you to think over for now. Is there anything else you would like to know?
What's Beidou's view on this? What happens to the crew members who have their limbs amputated? Thanks, I've learned a lot. Yes, what happens to the amputated?
Are you concerned about them? No wonder Captain Beidou thinks you're different. There must be more to you than just your strength. If you can convince Mora Grubber to show you the books, you'll see there is a regular fixed cost, titled Convalescence Payments and Incapacity Support for Injured Crew Members. Regardless of the fleet's income, those who have fought alongside us will certainly receive their compensation every year.
Oh.
Some of those that have returned to land have started small businesses, while others have chosen to go out traveling the world. The money is intended to allow them to live their lives as freely as possible. I'm sure being based on land helps a lot with that too. Still, we can't pretend like it solves everything. They call them life-changing injuries for a reason, you know?
Yeah.
But if nothing else, it's good to know that while Captain Beidou is in charge of the Crux, no one will get forgotten. Is there anything else you would like to know?
What's Beidou's view on
Captain Beidou? Well, out of everyone I've met, she probably values people's lives and safety the most. Although I'm just a doctor, Beidou has given me the full authority to send any newcomers who I don't see as fit for service off the ship, until they are ready to come back with the right attitude. Every time we're stocking up before a voyage, Medicine takes top priority. I'm even allowed to choose the suppliers,
Are you
regardless of the
live on
price. We
something
have
else
adequate budget for medical
platform?
expenses.
Live on something else platform. What does what mean? Like, am I also live on Twitch or?
Do you know what Morgrubber, our bookkeeper, calls this? A significant financial risk. But Beidou knows the importance of having a healthy crew. That's why she has authorized me regardless. She places her full trust in me and believes that I can solve these problems. Of course, I have
Yes.
proven her right.
Are you live on Twitch also?
No, I'm only live here right now. I think the last time I streamed on Twitch was this past Saturday. Just like a random stream.
So, to answer your question, that's how she thinks. Is there anything else you would like to know?
Thanks, I've learned
Wow.
a lot.
My pleasure. Okay, let's leave it there then. Be sure to take good care of your health.
Thank you. Now who do I talk to? The navigator. The pen.
Which is your main DPS hero?
You're looking at her. Yep. My little Chi-Chi is my main DPS. My Zhongli is a little too young for this world.
Haha, Chi-Chi.
He's only 8 right now. I'm leveling him very, very
Emoji
slowly.
happy tears. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
My Beidou's 80-90, my Chi-Chi's 80-90, my child is 80-90, my Zhongli is 8.
Sorry about earlier, Traveler.
It's okay.
We were so caught up on getting you to join the fleet that we didn't notice we were going a little overboard.
Go.
Good thing the captain stepped in.
It's okay, I was hoping to learn a little more about cartography. Cartography, man, the only thing I know about it is that you use it to make maps in Minecraft.
Oh! Well, in that case, you have come to the right person. I'm not just blowing smoke. You're looking at the most talented navigator in Liyue Harbor.
Yo, let's go!
I'll start by introducing some chart reading essentials for new sailors.
Okay.
Feel free to interrupt if you have any questions. Let's start with what to look for when you get a set of complicated charts.
What do you mean complicated
Oh
charts?
wow. Did you
First,
play
you should always look at any
Minecraft
indicated
also?
shorelines, islands or reefs, water depths, hydrological conditions, and
Yeah,
other
but I
hazards.
usually don't stream it. Because I end up getting scared from the stupidest stuff. Like falling.
With these features in
And-
mind,
and spiders
you can
just
answer
falling
the
from the
basic question
ceiling.
of, can I chart a safe course through this area?
And creepers biting me.
Visually, nautical charts are a little unique. Unlike land maps, most charts do not have a fixed scale, which means that it can be hard to precisely determine the exact distance between 2 points. The most advanced nautical charts come with a supplementary chart, which has different colored lines marked on it to indicate distances. It's worth mentioning that under my direction, the crux is using these
Emoji
advanced kinds of
happy
charts.
tears. That means you are afraid of everything.
Oh yeah, like I usually dig
Some cartographers
underground,
mark out other points of interest on their
live
charts,
there for like
usually with their own
a
special
few
symbols.
weeks
If they don't
before
have
I
any
actually
accompanying
go and
notes,
explore
it can be very
anything.
difficult to interpret. Not only those, we have tattered and torn
happens.
charts that we've picked up from all over the place.
And with this new Caves and Cliffs update, it is just a big no for me. I like the old, like, base Minecraft.
To be honest, it can be quite a challenge, even for me. Some of these charts are really old and have symbols that I've never seen before. But if we don't decipher them, we will certainly miss many secrets of the sea.
Are you gonna pull
Fortunately,
for you,
we have the
Michael?
captain with us. She managed to find some
I'm gonna
ancient books and
try.
semiotics that I can use to study the charts further.
I'm gonna have to fight a 50-50. But I will try for her. Just because Kitsune waifu. I don't even care how she plays. She's pretty. And she's a kitsune.
I don't think anyone other than our captain can manage to get these kinds of resources. Old charts and ancient books on semiotics are not the kinds of things that are sold in your average marketplace.
Emoji happy tears.
Oops, I've gotten
Emoji
off
happy
topic.
tears.
Well, that just about covers the basics of chart reading. Is there anything else you would like to know, Traveler?
Do you have any experiences with drafting nautical charts?
Drafting charts? That's certainly a more advanced topic. To be honest, I've only attained a smattering of knowledge in that area.
A smattering of knowledge?
The charts we are using now are just revised versions of the ones left by the previous navigator. So my mapping experiences have been primarily limited to updating our charts to reflect changes in the sea.
So basically, she's taking somebody else's locator maps and just putting it all together.
Are you from Australia, UK, or something?
Hawaii?
I think you can ask Captain Beidou more about cartography. One time, the fleet sailed into an uncharted area.
Very close, though. Very close.
It wasn't long before we turned the fleet around and returned the way we came out for fear of potential hazards. But Captain Beidou still managed to draft a simple chart of the area we sailed through for if and when we explore the area again.
I'm from Hawaii. I wasn't asking why.
Incredible, isn't it? I was amazed to see that the captain could even do cartography.
Then why does she need you? Oh.
Because I have the talent, and she doesn't want to let it go to waste.
Aw.
She treats the whole crew that way. I initially had the same question myself. After all, in many fleets, the captain also works as a navigator. I couldn't understand her reasoning at the time, so I asked her.
What's your first language?
She just laughed and told me to wise up, saying that even Rex Lapis never fights alone.
This is true. Rex Lapis has the Adepti, the Yaksha, the Adepti, the people of Liyue, the child.
She wants everyone on board to master their role, so that the crux is not floating on her alone.
Chi-Chi?
I am from Nepal.
Nepal?
And my first language is Nepalese.
Nepalese or Nepalese?
That way, if the day ever comes when she's no longer with the fleet, we will still be able to sail onward without her.
I can never trust my butt when she speaks the
Captain
comments.
Beidou may seem aloof and even act careless sometimes, but the truth is that she's very considerate of everyone on board. Is there anything else you would like to know, Traveler?
That is the amazing Captain Beidou. Nothing else? Thank you
My
very
pleasure.
much.
A friend of Captain Beidou is a friend of mine.
Then you must make friends very easily. Alright. Sure. See the guy that's all the way up in the nest? Oh, he's the guy all the way up in the nest. Climbing Zhongli noises. Nepalese. Oh, no, that's a language I'm not familiar with. Boy, no falling. Rude. Are we almost there? Yes, we are. Great. Okay, can we, what?
Hello, Traveler.
Hello.
Are you here to learn about marine meteorology?
Wait, how did you know?
In my line of work, I've got to have a pair of sharp eyes. I saw the captain showing you around the training grounds, and then you went to see Yingxing and Huixing. so I figured that she probably wants you to get to know the life of a crew member.
You have a real quick... you have a real knack for your work. Looks like Beidou got the right person for the job.
Okay, let's get started. First, I'll introduce you to the basics of meteorology.
Ah, okay, so you're the guy that tells where to go based on the stars.
Marine
guessing.
meteorology basically means keeping tabs on the weather as well as other ocean phenomena. So things like sea fog, storm surges, water spouts, and so on.
And you're also the ship's weatherman?
These are all potential threats to safe navigation. Luckily, whatever weather might be coming up, there's always some kind of sign that gives it away in advance. Take water spouts, for example. They're caused by high-speed rotating winds on the surface of the ocean. They can engulf large ships and do immense damage. But if you know that water spouts can only form in an environment with high temperature, high humidity, and large clouds, then you can be well prepared. You will be even more alert if you also know that the presence of winds blowing in opposite directions, with a significant difference in speed, is a direct precursor to the formation of water spouts. And most importantly, if you spot a small white vortex emerging from the clouds, you should immediately notify the crew to steer clear of what's ahead.
Of a white vortex. Oh, hurricane.
So there you go. Those are the warning signs of water spouts. I am proud to say that over the years, I haven't let a single one sneak up on my watch.
You must have sharp eyesight. Sounds like you have a lot of experience.
I've got to confess, I learned almost everything I know from the captain. All the stuff about meteorology that I just told you about, she's the real expert.
Emoji teddy bear.
Do you know the small fishing village next to Wangshu Inn?
Emoji teddy
I heard
bear.
that when Captain Beidou was a kid, she worked there fishing.
Fishing village? Wangshu Inn?
Later, she made her way to the harbor where she struggled to make a living. Growing up in an environment like that, it's no wonder she knows everything about the sea.
She knows everything about everything, apparently. She taught the doctor how to be a doctor and whatnot. She taught the cartographer everything she knows about cartography. She taught you meteorology.
When I first came on board, I lived every day wallowing in doubt, wondering if my former career as a sailor was all just a waste. But as I gradually learned some new things and became more experienced, I finally realized what makes the Crux so great. After all, not every fleet has the uncrowned Lord of the Ocean as their leader. I feel lucky just to have joined.
Thanks for your time. I think I've learned all that I need to know.
Find me anytime if you want to know more.
Yeah, sure. The only time I climb up here is... I don't know. I only climbed up here like 3 times. And it was for treasure chests. Hi-ho, Beidou. I'm here.
So you've already finished talking to the crew, huh?
I did.
I thought it would take you a while longer.
It did.
So, what did you think?
It was a breeze. I've got everything down pat. It was a little hard, but I can handle it. It was pretty difficult. I need some time to review. It's a little hard. Nah, I got
You
this.
sound confident, but don't underestimate the shield of the Crux. Gotta admit, though, I like your attitude, kid. Okay, let's get started. First of all, life on the sea isn't always plain sailing. Injuries and illnesses happen all the time.
Yes, they do.
But what is the single biggest danger facing crew members?
Underestimating the sea.
Is that your final answer? Alright, on to the second question.
Oh yeah, you're not even gonna tell me.
As you've just learned, the fleet plots its route using nautical charts. The charts used by the Crux have additional charts attached.
Okay.
The supplementary chart has lots of lines in various colors for added reference. What is the purpose of these lines?
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to her. To mark distances, to mark different types of currents, to mark special locations, to add color and depth to the charts in the way that expresses the... Oh god, wait, what? To add color and depth to the chart in a way that expresses the drought man's aesthetic preferences and fosters a greater appreciation of art among the crew. Okay. I don't think that's the answer. But that is a funny answer. To mark distances, to mark different types of currents. What is the question? Supplementary charts has a lot of lines of various colors and references. What purpose are the lines? The lines, Mason, what do they mean?
So we'll see you next week.
Special locations? Currents? 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 Currents?
It's Gloria.
Currents? Is it currents?
Okay.
Please be currents.
Interesting. Interesting.
Oh, please be currents.
Now, last question.
To Mark! Oh my god!
On longer voyages, we have to be especially careful to avoid certain weather hazards that pose a threat to the integrity of the ship and the lives of the crew. For example, waterspouts.
Yes.
So my question is,
Emoji
how can we reliably
rolling on
predict
the floor
waterspouts so we can avoid them?
Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
So my question, how can we reliably predict waterspouts so we can avoid them? White cloud. White cloud. When Luigi. Why do I want to call him Luigi? Lucia says the waterspout is coming. It's coming. That's not what it is. And then she says there's a waterspout coming. It's coming. No, no. When Sea Drake says the waterspout is coming, it's coming. No. Presence of dark cloud and strong winds in the opposite direction, plus
Why
white
are you laughing so hard? Emoji happy tears.
The presence of a dark cloud and strong winds in the opposite direction, plus rings of white spots and vortices? Wait, isn't this supposed to say vortexes? What is a vortices? Yo, when Luigi says there's a waterspout coming, it's coming. That's how you will know that it's coming and to avoid it. No, that is not it. It has to be this one. Even though the vortexes got me confused.
Okay, those are all my questions. Do you want to know how you did?
Yes.
Now then, let's see.
Oh, okay.
Out of these 3 questions, you got a total of 2 correct answers.
What do you mean?
Not bad. After all, you didn't have much time to prepare.
Frick you.
Plenty of people get through their whole training and still don't do this well.
You know what? It's fine. I'm gonna try this again, but this time I'm gonna get all the right
It
answers.
seems that your survival know-how is now up to the standards required
No.
of qualified crew members.
No.
Time to move on. Next up, we have some Shield of the Crux recreational programs for you.
So much no. No, 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 no. I did bad. I got one of those wrong. I only got 2 out of 3. And I don't like that. I don't like it at all. I wasn't paying attention during the cartography. I should have just said when Luigi says there's a water spout, there's a water spout. That's such a stupid answer. But maybe it would have been right. Ah! Okay, my survival know-how is up to par. Now it's time for entertainment. To be clear, wrestling sea monsters barehanded is not my idea of recreation.
Don't worry, all our recreational activities are respectable and, above board.
Above board.
You need to realize that being out at sea might be fun for the first few days while everything's new, but before too long, looking at the same old sea every day and being so isolated from everything can really cause people to struggle mentally.
I believe it.
That is why regular recreational activities are an absolute necessity. We offer a lot of fun courses for our newcomer training, including fishing, photography, chess.
Chess?
Oh, and thanks to Kazuha, these days we also offer poetry and music appreciation, as well as communal wind listening. Each newcomer has to participate in at least one, so that they've got some way of keeping themselves occupied at sea further down the line. Of course, if you'd prefer wrestling sea monsters with your bare hands, that can be arranged.
Now you're talking my language. I was kidding.
Well, for today at least, let's stick to the training schedule drawn up by Juza.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, it should be photography today.
Photography?
Come on, I'll show you.
Hey, I'm pretty good with photos. I can't show any of them off, but I take photos.
Ahoy there, mateys!
Ahoy! Where do I go? Please don't make me climb the thing again. Yahoo!
Listen up, everyone can go back and call it a day. The photography session has been postponed.
Why?
What's going on here, Juza?
Oh, Captain, there you are.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Well, Captain, the photography teacher just sent word saying that she's fallen ill and doesn't want to risk coming in case she keels over in class.
Oh, yeah.
I see. That's quite unfortunate.
Bruh. Captain, my Captain, if I may, I know a little about photography.
Oh? Quite the multi-talented one, aren't you?
Of course, I'm just like you, but I won't say better because I do not have what it takes to run a ship. But I'm pretty good, you know. I can play Megalavonia on my lyre. I can defeat the Valen every week.
In that case, why don't you help us out and lead the class today?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, unfortunately, the original teacher canceled at short notice, so there's no time to schedule anything else instead.
No worries, everybody, just get your cameras up. I got you.
It would be great if the Traveler could step in as the teacher for the day.
There we go.
It's up to you, Traveler.
I got this. I got this.
Great, it's settled then. Juza, let's muster everyone over here to meet the new teacher.
Yes, Captain.
Yes, yes. You may all call me senpai.
Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. That should be everyone. Take it away, Traveler.
Before I begin, I do have one condition.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Since this is a photography course, there has to be a subject. We will need a model.
Fair enough. It seems like you already have someone in mind.
I might.
So, who will it be?
Oh, whoa. Well, I can choose anybody. Okay. I think the most suitable model is Lucia. I think the most suitable model is Yingxing. Chief Mate Juza? Nah. It's still your birthday where I'm at, so.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, we could do that. Or Guyunstone Forest looks extraordinary today. It'd be a pity to not capture the scenery for posterity.
Well, we can get a photo of you and Guyunstone Forest.
So how about we snap Guyunstone Forest for today's class? Then there'd be no need for a model.
Oh my gosh, bashful Beidou is adorable.
Come on, Captain. We talked about this. The photography class is supposed to be portrait photography. Have you forgotten?
Look at how angry Juza is.
Scenery looks nice at first, but it gets boring after a while. I bet it'd keep the crew more entertained if we got them learning portrait photography so they could record moments in each other's daily lives.
Yeah, and then they can start their own vlogs abroad the Alcor.
Those were your exact words, Captain.
Where are they now? Strange. I don't seem to remember anything about that.
Oh, Beidou.
Well, then in that case, how about Huiting? I bet she's perfect for the camera.
Pa. I already chose you, Beidou.
Or Fuzhong. Or Mora Grubber. Even little Yue.
No, Beidou.
Seriously, Captain? Little Yue? You're just trying to wriggle your way out of this. This isn't like you. Right? You are the captain, after all. Of all of us, you're the best suited to being a model.
Boom.
I agree. You were the one who invited the Traveler to be the teacher, so you should cooperate, Captain.
Boom. That's 3 against 1, Beidou. What you gonna do?
Besides, Captain, you've never had your photo taken. It's high time you got one. You know, a heroic and striking kind of picture.
Oh, damn. Well, I wish I knew this ahead of time. I've been taking so many photos of her. Oops.
We can even use it to promote the fleet during recruitment.
Real funny, guys.
Trust your crew, Captain. You are the best candidate. Trust me, Captain. You are the best candidate. You know, trust your crew.
Well, if you say so. I'm not one to spoil the fun.
No, but you are extremely camera shy, apparently.
So, what do I do now, Traveler?
You can just strike an epic pose, smile, and be happy. Ah, if only it was that easy.
Like this?
I mean, that is a pretty epic pose, not gonna lie. You look a little nervous.
You're kidding, right? I've never had my photo taken before, but something this simple shouldn't be a challenge for me. It must be the lighting or something. You've got it wrong. And
perhaps you feel uncomfortable with so many people around. Perhaps you feel uncomfortable posing here? Yes.
I never said that.
We can go somewhere quieter. We can go somewhere with a better view.
You mean go somewhere else, then bring the final photo back as teaching material?
Sounds good to me. That's a good idea, isn't it, guys?
The lighting may still be a problem. But I'm open to persuasion. If you have a suitable place in mind, I can consider it.
We can go to the nest.
Just to be clear, I won't necessarily agree. It depends on the place you have in mind.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay. I didn't realize it was gonna be like that. How about Yangwang Shoal? We can enjoy the ocean breeze. I've heard there's a fishing village near Wangshu Inn. How about the top of Mount Xiang, overlooking all of Liuwei Harbor? Fishing village near Wangshu.
The fishing village near Wangshu Inn? That place is deserted now, isn't it? How do you even know that place anyway? It's tiny. I don't think I've ever seen it on a single map.
I once found some treasure there. Liu sure told me about it.
I'm surprised that you remember such a trivial detail.
I know, right? But I couldn't remember whether it was the vortexes or whether he says there's a water spout. It's a water spout.
He's right, though. I did live there for a while. And now that you've mentioned it, it's given me the urge to go back and take a look around. Well then, let's go. We can take this opportunity to pay my old home a visit.
Yay! Alright, Wangshu Inn. Damn, I gotta go far. Or either way? Nope. Fine, I'll walk it.
She do look a little bit like me. She a pretty little thing. I guess I can't do it.
Oh, I did find treasure here once.
It's certainly seen better days.
Yeah.
It was never that impressive, but at least back in the day, it was a lively village and home to several families. I wonder how long these last few old houses will remain standing.
So what exactly happened here?
Nothing as dramatic as you might think. A few small incidents occurred, and then people began to leave. Come on, let's take a walk around.
Okay.
People used to call this place Downriver because the villagers apparently moved here from a place called Upriver.
Okay.
With them, they brought their knowledge of fishing, which had been passed down from generation to generation. I learned a lot from them when I was here. Now Upriver is long gone, and Downriver is all but deserted. It won't be long before no one even remembers what these places are called. To Zhong.
Zhongli?
Zhong. I barely remember this name.
Maybe you've been gone too long. It's probably because you were little at the time.
You're right. I was only about 5 or 6 years old when I first arrived here. I was homeless and had to wander around the streets. I remember finally managing to find half a rice bun, but then a stray dog jumped out and snatched it away from me.
Damn.
Half a rice bun was not something I was willing to give up so easily at the time, so I chased it all the way to this neighborhood. Then a few fishermen saw us running and stopped me. They were kind enough to give me some food. Seeing me stop, the dog also stopped running. But straight away it keeled over and never got up again. Maybe it was too tired, or maybe it had starved to death.
Aww.
I went over and saw that the dog still had the half rice bun in its mouth. It didn't let go even at the very end. Poor thing. Had I known the dog was so weak, I would have let it take that half rice bun.
That's when the villagers here took you in?
I could tell they were wary of me at first. I was the dirty little kid who had just chased a dog to death over some scraps of food.
Literally.
But I got lucky. The village chief took pity on me and brought me to their home. That's how I ended up staying here.
What made you leave later?
Do you know what the name Beidou means?
No?
Come on, I'll explain along the way.
Okay.
About a year or two after I arrived, the village chief fell ill during the winter and passed away.
As fishing has become more difficult, sales have dropped. We decided to leave the village as a group to find work elsewhere. You never replied to the letters. The girl has left some things for you in the usual place by the main house. The girl being Beidou.
During that same period, the harvest was getting worse, and the fishermen's catch was getting smaller day by day.
I remember.
Without the village chief to handle the situation, people began blaming each other. There were even rumors that some families had been overfishing and leaving nothing for the rest of the village to catch.
Aww.
But in the end, they all turned on me, saying that they shouldn't have ever taken me in. They said I was bad luck. They pointed to how that dog died on the first day I arrived. Next thing you know, the village chief dies, and then all the fish die out. They said I was a living curse, and the downfall of the village was all my fault. I told them that I didn't understand. I'm not a curse, I'm just Beidou. Then some of the villagers started shouting, and drove me out of the village. They shouted, "Nando controls life. Beidou controls death. Beidou controls death." Before then, all I knew about my name was that it had something to do with the stars. It wasn't until then that I realized that Beidou was a constellation. And the Alcor, one of its stars, was an omen of death. Here we are. This is the old house of the village chief. I bet he never expected that the little girl he took in would grow up to be seen as a curse that brought about the village's total destruction.
If you're cursed, then I think I am too.
What do you mean?
The animal Archon's Gnosis was taken after I arrived in Mondstadt.
Is that all?
The Geo Archon's Gnosis was also taken after I arrived in Liyue.
And let me guess, you got to Inazuma and the Electro Archon's Gnosis was taken as well? ... Well, you seem to wreak havoc on a grander scale than I ever could.
Does that make you feel better now?
Oh, I get it. You're trying to convince me that I'm not cursed.
Oh, I don't think you're cursed.
I appreciate it, and I'll take it.
Okay.
Let's not forget that the people whose names stick around are the ones who emerge from the stormy seas unscathed. And the ones who get swept away in the wind are the fledgling birds who couldn't hack it. I, for one, have never encountered a storm I couldn't weather. But your journey's far from over, isn't it? Just remember, there's no telling what else you might encounter in this vast world.
It is so far from over, like we aren't even in the 3.0 updates yet. Tomorrow's 2.5 or 2.6.
So if you ever find some idiot trying to brand you as a scapegoat just because you're the one who lived to tell the tale, tell them Captain Beidou demands to have the honor along with you. Remember, you'll always have the captain of the Crux to back you up wherever you go.
I suppose we're just two scapegoats looking out for each other.
Two cursed scapegoats banding together for survival. Sounds like a recipe for disaster, but at the same time, I kinda dig it.
Same.
I'm lucky to have a friend like you.
Me too.
Okay, it's time to get back to our photography. Right, teacher?
You finally remembered what we were here for. I thought you might not be in the mood.
Come on, let's not waste any time. Get it done while you can before I change my mind. So, do I need to strike a pose?
However you prefer. Perhaps you can strike an epic pose. Maybe go for a little flirt. What? Dare I choose this? Oh no. However you prefer, perhaps you can strike an epic pose.
What? Nerve! What do you think this is?
I don't know. I don't even know why it's an option. I'm sorry, Beidou.
I don't want to do this whole modeling thing. Hey, cut it out. No more pictures.
Oh, come on. You quickly press the shutter before then. Flirtatious. I thought we agreed to strike a flirtatious pose. Sorry, agreed to who again? Wait.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
My sweet one. Oh my god. Alright.
What'd you think?
That was good. Oh no. Oh, it's time to grab my plants. You know, let's do one more hangout ending. Oh man, that was good. That was good, Beidou. That was good. Alright, so I need to do that shield test again. Shield. Well, I could do the sword, and then I could try going for that ending. But I also want to try to go for the second treasure place ending. Yes, talk to me, Beidou.
So after we dropped you off in Rito, we found a shipwreck nearby. Probably belonged to Inazuman pirates. We searched the wreck. At first I thought, but after a closer look, I realized it wasn't a...
demonic presence?
nothing like that. I just mean that the map was a mess. So it was the most I could do to figure out that the treasure was probably in Lyra. As for its exact location, I have no idea. I'd say I've explored Liyue pretty extensively, but still, this one managed to beat me. So, I thought of you. Nobody can beat you when it comes to treasure hunting on land, right?
I wouldn't say I'm the best treasure hunter of all time. You know, I'm not the GOAT treasure hunting. I am only the best.
Is that right? Well then, it looks like I'm in good hands.
Heck yeah.
Here's the map. See what you can make of it.
Alright. Beautiful. I know exactly where this
So,
is.
where do you think it is?
Easy. Kinta village is very...
Kinta village? I don't see the resemblance at all. How'd you come to that conclusion?
Has a lot of terraced lands, which seems to match the contour lines of this map.
Oh. Okay then. I'm definitely a rookie at this. But your word's good enough for me. Time for a trip to Kinta. You're coming with me, of course. I'll need you to help me zero in on the specific location once we're there.
Of course, obviously. I wonder what's gonna happen though. Since the letter that came with it the first time said really plain. Alright, to Kinta village. Oh, perfect. Right at the waypoint. I like that. I'll be right back. Blah, I'll be right back. Dang it, I saw a frog.
Beidou! Wow, and the traveler. My goodness, what's the occasion? Just here to visit us old folks once again?
Of course, Granny.
It hasn't been all that long since we last had a visit from the Crux.
From the Crux.
But I'm glad you picked today. You're just the people I need. These two young rascals, they've been arguing with each other non-stop about some petty nonsense or other. I'm too old to get through to them. They won't listen to me. Please, talk some sense into them.
Well, I'll either talk sense into them or beat it.
Rest assured, Granny Zhuoshin, whatever the situation is, the Traveler and I will take care of it.
Granny, what now?
Oh, thank goodness. It's Captain Beidou. You couldn't have come at a better time. You're the voice of reason I need in this situation.
Oh, jeez.
Captain, please. Help me get justice.
Okay.
Whoa, hey. What exactly is going on here? Spit it out. Tell me everything.
It makes me mad just talking about it. G here, I don't know if he's got a screw loose or what his problem is. But anyway, he took it upon himself to raise, well, practically a whole army of finches, okay? And now guess what? They fly onto my land and completely destroy at least half of my crops. I asked him to pay compensation, but he refused. Now, how is that fair?
Alright, hold on. Let's hear G.
Captain, I'm innocent. They're not even my finches. I just thought they looked kind of cute, you know, so I fed them a couple of times. They're wild birds, though.
A couple times? Are you kidding me? That's rich. Really rich. There were 2 of them when you first started. 2 finches. Now you have a whole roof full of finch nests. I swear, every time I come by your place, I think I'm at a bird market. I'm telling you, you are not gonna get away with this anymore.
I like whoever's voice acting Wenjing.
So, Yeah, I mean, they laid a few eggs, made a few nests, but finches gonna finch, you know.
Nah.
These are wild birds. I mean, they'll do whatever they please.
So that's how it is. I think I got the picture.
Same.
What's your take?
I think G is responsible. He has been feeding them too much. And now they're destroying people's crops. I think G is innocent. He can't control where the finches make their nests. Sorry.
Yeah, you have a point. Gee, let's say I'm interested in buying these finches off you. What would you say to that?
Are you serious, Captain? Oh, that would be great. Honestly, with all this trouble they've been causing me lately, they've become a bit of a burden. So if you're happy to take them off my hands, that would be perfect.
All right, deal. My only condition is you have to use some of the money to compensate Wenjing for her losses.
Aw, come on. But I never raised them, did I?
Yes, you did.
Well, you tell me. You took my deal, that means you admitted to being the owner, doesn't it? Otherwise, what gives you the right to sell them to me?
Ooh.
Captain Beidou's right. If you didn't raise them, what makes you think you can go taking her money for them, huh?
Ooh.
Well...
Ooh, get 'em.
Don't worry. My offer includes plenty left over for you after deducting the compensation. This way, you get something back for looking after them.
Okay, then. Okay. I'll pay the compensation.
I hope you two are very grateful indeed to Beidou. I dare say no one else will be quite so accommodating toward the people of our village.
Granny Zhuoshin, as you know, many of the boys from your fine village do sterling work for the Crux.
Zhuoshin? 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 Zhuoshin. Granny Zhuoshin.
The fleet wouldn't be what it is today without them, so please think nothing of it. Gee, Wenjing, I guess you're free to go.
Captain Beidou, you're here.
Oh no. Hi, Pops.
Pops Shing! It's been a long time. Have you been?
Pops Shing.
Don't get me started. I've been having some real trouble with that neighbor of mine, Jen. We keep having the same argument, and it just goes nowhere.
Okay, so R's are pronounced like J's? But J's are pronounced like J's? And X is pronounced like J? Oof. Chinese is difficult.
I heard you were in the village, so I rushed over to seek your help.
What's the issue?
Oh, come with me. You'll see. Let's go find Jen and clear this whole thing up, face to face.
Alright, Jen. Is this theory wrong? I don't think it applies to all characters, though. I mean, like the Raiden Shogun. Still the Raiden Shogun. She's still A. A. Razor's Razor. Unless he has a different name. Mood. Big mood.
It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. I never quite seem to get my land legs back.
Wait, I don't have etho. Why am I? Stop hitting trees. We don't have etho. And we don't need any more bamboo.
Okay, faster.
Even though they're fun trees to hit. No bamboo sticks. We don't need any more bamboo. This stuff. Is that? Hello, how do you do? We don't often see young people like you. What do you what? Huh? Wait. Why? 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 Excuse me? Alright, apparently I've bought these from you, but why? Why? Why is it? Like, silk flower makes sense. That is decent pricing for silk flower. And I will happily pay, but why? What? Why are you like this? 50,000 for glaze lily? I can buy the flowers that grow at the topidest of all the mountains for like 1,000 each. And those are harder to get than glaze lilies? Glaze lilies. Honey, you are scamming people. That's not nice. And why is it raining so much?
Tell another one, Uncle Gas.
Uncle Gas? Frick the Gas. Gas has ugly face. No, I'm not sitting down. Sorry, I don't think not right now. Chili? Ah, shoot. I should just grow a bunch of those. I guess I'll grow them when I get back on my teapot. Gimme! I need butterfacts. Yum 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 yum.
So I'm gonna make my go-to chocolate truffle cake with a chili corn sugar glaze. I'm adding the dark chocolate ketchup in my cake batter because the fruitiness of the ketchup.
Wait, I've already strayed too far from the path. Oops. Sorry, I see a shiny. I have to pick it up. Okay, Pops. Sorry. I got distracted. Yahoo!
Captain Beidou, you're here.
I am here.
I heard that you and Pop Shing had a little misunderstanding. So, what's up? Tell me about it.
Zhen planted a tree on his property a few years back.
Alright.
I had no issue with it at the time. It's just a tree. But a few years on, it's grown taller than the roof of my house.
Okay.
Every morning when I get up and open the window, I just want to feel the sun on my face. But I'm greeted instead by the looming shadow of my neighbor's tree. It really affects my mood. I asked Jen to cut it down so I could get some sunlight back on my property. But he said no. It's like he's done this on purpose just to drive me crazy.
Captain Beidou, you gotta believe me. I didn't intend to block the sunlight, but there's nothing I can do about it now. It's not just any old tree, you see. That tree was planted there by my late father. Not long after he planted it, he passed away. And just before he passed, he left me with some parting words. He said our family's fortune was inauspicious and we needed something to suppress the bad luck. That's what he planted the tree for. How can I just chop it down? I'll be honest, I spent a few years studying in Liyue Harbor, so I don't actually share his superstitious beliefs. But still, that doesn't change the fact that this was my father's dying wish.
Okay, I think I'm all clear on the situation.
Okay, if you're clear on the situation, I will let you decide, but I know how this game works, and you're probably gonna make me make the hard choices, right?
What are you thinking?
Yep, there it is. I don't think it's fair for Pop Shing to suffer over this. I think Jin deserves some leniency?
I was thinking along the same lines as you.
No, you weren't. Don't lie to me. I know better.
Look, Pops, I'm not trying to make excuses for Zhen, but just try putting yourself in his shoes for a moment.
The man's old. He's tired of wearing other people's shoes.
Zhen's desire to protect his tree isn't for money or because he wants to hurt anyone, or for the sake of any superstition. He just wants to honor his father's dying wish. Pops, you have kids too, right?
Oh, does he?
Yeah. When you put it like that.
Pops, if you can agree to it, I'll have a word with Granny Zhuoshin and see about getting you some money from the relief fund as compensation for having your sunlight blocked. As for the tree...
That sounds good to me. Whatever you think, Captain Beidou. The tree can stay. Some compensation would make me feel much better about the whole thing.
Yeah, because who needs sunlight on my face when I can get paid just for complaining?
Thank you, Captain Beidou. And thank you for understanding Pop's sheen. I'll make sure to trim it back when I get home to let some more light through. It'll be such a relief not to have to worry about this anymore. On a separate note, I remember the Crux last visited the village not very long ago. Is there some special reason why you're back in person so soon?
Nothing all that special, just personal reasons. I'm looking for some treasure.
Ooh.
Huh? Treasure? Wait a second. That reminds me, I saw Chongping and Defu arguing in the fields earlier. It sounded like they were both trying to lay claim to some treasure. I don't know if it's related to the one you're looking for, but anyway, they're probably still there now.
Okay.
Really? Okay, well, you and Pop Shin can go about your business now. I'll go see what the situation is.
Damn, kind of feel bad for Beidou on this one. She's having to deal with everybody else's problems. Maybe the spear route won't be so bad. Where? Oh, okay. Is there something shiny here? If there is, I'm not seeing it. Oh,
huh? Beidou, you're just in time. Defu's being completely unreasonable.
But what?
What happened?
I'm not being unreasonable, Captain. I got Chongping to help me plow my land because it's the busy season. And then, what do you know? He plows up a treasure chest. Way I see it, it's my land, so the treasure belongs to me, right? I think it's a pretty clear-cut case.
You say that, Defu, but what you're forgetting is that I came to help you plow your fields out of the goodness of my heart, and you haven't paid me a single mora. It was also my plowing that turned up this chest. However you cut it, surely I'm entitled to at least some of the treasure.
Yeah, I think so.
The domestic drama just keeps coming today. What are your thoughts?
The domestic drama might keep coming, but you keep coming to me for the answers. Ugh, so many hard decisions. I know a legal expert. I think she is better suited for handling this kind of stuff. I don't know. Wait, what? I don't have your clout. You should be the one making the call.
Okay, I think I'm up to speed here. If you two really want to take this further, I can get a legal expert from Liyue Harbor to adjudicate. As for the costs, I'll cover them. What do you think?
Since you don't want to be petty over it.
Neither of you seems thrilled about this course of action. Okay, so, plan B. I'll be straight with you. The reason I came here today was to look for some treasure. Chances are it's hiding right there in the chest you're both fighting over. So, how about you two stop fighting over it and do me a favor by handing it to me? Of course, I'll be indebted to both of you. If either of you ever needs anything in the future, the Crux will not hesitate to lend you our support.
Captain, you're far too kind, really. Indebted? That won't be necessary. If you want this chest, you go ahead and take it.
Alright.
Yep, totally agree. If only I'd known you were looking for this chest. You should have said so. I would have delivered it to you personally to save you the trip.
It seems like it's been quite a busy day for you, helping us settle all our little quarrels. Come on, let's go to the village. I'll rally the masses. We'll get some good food and good drink and have a good old get-together.
Yay!
Don't worry about the chest. I'll carry it over.
Woohoo! Oh, wow. One that I actually have to wait until a certain time? Oh my. Wait, what time is it now? Oh, okay. Wait, what? Oh, I'm almost at that time, so let's just run around. Find where the plant is.
Looking down at these souffles, I'm feeling pretty good. And then I realized I forgot to add sugar to my souffle.
Chefs, you have arrived at the chopping block following our special
Eyes on me!
Bring it on.
It operates on a molecular level, so it's tough to control, but obviously the reward is well worth the effort.
I would tend to agree with you, but you made it on glaze and a souffle in 30 minutes. It's pretty impressive.
Thank you.
The glaze, great
It's
flavor.
almost
The only
nighttime.
criticism I would say about this souffle is it actually needs more
Ta-da!
I forgot to
Take
add sugar
five.
to my souffle.
The village banquet. Yes, let me just grab this one flower that's gonna cost me 50 grand if I dare buy it from somebody. Jesus.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
I may
think this is
be a
really
moral
successful
whale, but
use of
jeeps.
basket. The fact that there's ketchup and leeches in this, with a little bit of that Parmigiano Reggiano, that's really something that you've achieved.
Well, Julian, just wondering what you think of our panel of judges.
Well, this is an esteemed panel, obviously. Martha, I've been a huge fan for so long. I was making your grapes golden Rutherford walnuts when I was catering in college, so it's really an honor.
Thank you, Chef Julian. Next up, Chef Dan.
Chef, I need dark chocolate and ketchup ganache with chocolate cake, caramelized pineapples, lychee, finish off with cashew fruit
I
and
do.
ketchup.
Wait, what?
I can eat the whole plate. Thank you. I love the tropical fruits, and the ganache tastes good, I guess. It's quite a
Oh,
transformation.
there's the treasure chest, okay.
Which is masterful. Thank you.
Let's just look at the... Please don't be all the way up there. It's probably gonna be all the way up there.
I like that you put the cake and the corn chips on there as a reminder to us visually. When you use it, so much of your dessert is so finessed and so laden with technique.
I'm going to disagree a little with our judges here. This to me reads like a bowl of beautiful orange waiting for the beer that I can put it on. Like a beautiful vanilla buttermilk ice cream on top. This is not an ordinary dessert, but it's good.
What a fine day today has been. Beidou has solved an awful lot of problems in our village.
Yeah, she did.
She sure has.
Well,
Without
I mean,
Captain
I
Beidou,
helped.
that compensation payment would have bankrupted me.
I helped.
Yeah, and if it weren't for Captain Beidou, I'd still be arguing with Pop's chick.
Here, here. We have plenty to thank Captain Beidou for, I'm sure. I propose a toast in her honor.
To Captain Beidou. Cheers.
Cheers.
I couldn't ask for more than the chance to get everyone together and drink to our heart's content. Cheers!
After the lively celebration.
Let's begin the healing. And chocolate flavors.
Phew, that really hit the spot. Want to get some air? The view in this place is pretty good. We can take a look through the contents of that chest while we're at it. Chongping placed it by the water wheel.
Are you sure you haven't had too much to drink?
Are you kidding? Beidou can handle her liquor. Come on, come on, let's go.
That... Oh, Beidou, you killed me. Alright, so let's go check.
So, I've been thinking. Everyone seems to trust me enough to let me have the final word on their disputes. But don't you think some of my solutions can be a little stupid?
No.
You can laugh, I don't mind. Take Chongping and Dufu's wrangling over that chest, for instance. I had no clue who it should belong to, so I just came up with this stupid idea of taking it for myself. At least that way, neither of them would feel like it was unfair.
So that's not really as stupid.
But, I mean, I'm no Ningguang. I can't make a perfect deal every time.
No, your deals may not be perfect, but they're pretty dang good.
And I'm no Yunfei either. Not all my judgment calls are going to be 100% fair and square. I am Beidou, and my strength is in trading favors.
Chef Melody, thank you.
So the captain of the crooks just hands out favors to everyone all the time?
You think I should be more selective? Some people think their favors are so valuable that they need to plan out how and when to use them to maximize the return on their investment. They view the favor as a bargaining chip. Others see doing favors as a burden, not worth anything in monetary terms and prone to getting you locked in a cycle of constantly returning the favor back and forth. But the way I see it, favors are what keep people connected to one another. Over thousands of years, the people of Liyue have created bonds between each other by doing someone a favor here and asking for a favor there.
Yes.
This means that no individual is truly on their own out there. When someone falls down, there's an invisible net made of human connections, waiting to catch them and get them back on their feet. Over the years, I've come to owe favors to a great many people, and many other people have come to owe me one. These are the countless bonds between us, like so many fish in the sea. And they're the reason that the Crux and I have survived the countless hardships we faced. I believe that if there ever comes a day when the world is overrun by monsters, Liyue's legal system collapses and the land is thrust back into an age of war, it's these bonds that will see us all through the dark days ahead, until we come out on the other side.
So the reason you asked for my help with you finding the treasure today is so that you can owe me a favor?
I'm not saying that. But either way, we have a pretty firm bond between us already, don't you think?
Yes.
Was this wind brewed in a winery? It's making me lightheaded.
Well, you know, Beidou, that and our level 10 friendship and your consolation 6, you know, and it was your birthday. You deserve this.
I feel like I'm forgetting something. Something we were literally just talking about.
If you forgot, that means it's not important. You did mention that treasure chest.
Oh, yeah, the chest! Oh, I got so immersed in our conversation that I forgot all about the main event. Come on, let's open it up and see what's inside.
Broken. Overwhelmed by the putrid smell of rotten cabbage.
Oh, that's it? A whole lot of nothing? It's not exactly what I was looking for. But you know what? I don't care. The fun part was going on a treasure hunt with you.
And you got to get wasted.
Come on, let's get back to the party. Tonight, we go big before we go home.
Oh, okay. Wine unburdened. That's cute. Between us, community and cheer are the web that connects human hearts. That's cute. That's hella cute. Aww. What's not hella cute is the fact that there was a chest somewhere around here. Like, how am I supposed to get up there? Oh, wait, hold on. I'm smart. I'm smart. I swear I'm smart. I know what I'm doing. Alright.
What if you were here, in Panama City Beach? Here is where you and where you escape. You pass a beach at every moment. You see, a Florida vacation. Exactly where you need to be. But of course, here.
Mr. Shangli, you have
Only
to
3
sing it.
chefs get to
Sing
continue
it.
cooking. So,
This dish is on the chopping block.
Okay.
Michelle, you got chopped. Judges? Michelle, even though the taste was great, we just couldn't overlook that your cake was simply wrong. So, it's chopped.
I thought the dark chocolate chip should incorporate a lot. Maybe I used too much, but I stand behind what I did.
Alright, come on. We're almost there. Almost there. There we go. Okay, we're here. We are here. We're at the top. We're at the tipsy tops. Up tip tops. Where is it? Higher? Bruh. Probably should have eaten the fruit that reduces my stamina consumption every time I climb something. I don't mind jungly climbing noises, but this is okay. 3, 2, 1. Am I really climbing all this way just for grass? Higher? Grr. There better be a freaking exquisite chest up here.
Smokiness of bacon is a really good foil to the rich sweetness of milk chocolate. So my mind's already kind of swimming with that idea.
What is this?
I'm making, I guess,
Where is this?
chocolate syrup
Why is this?
sandwich. It's gonna be sort of like chocolate syrup.
Where is it?
The whipped milk chocolate ganache with bacon and duck liver.
Down.
I got my batter going.
So, oh.
This dessert.
Oh.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Boy. No. Something shiny fell down. Where did it? Oh my god. Did I write a greatsword? Some more of those? I mean, okay. Alright, thank you. Thank you, game. No more? Very good, very good. Look for those balls of lapis.
Guys.
No. I didn't realize Beidou also didn't have any wings. I think I want to put the Inazuman wings on her when I get them. I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait and see what they look like. Definitely gonna want to put the Inazuman wings on Kitchen. Because, you know, purple on purple.
So my livers are cooked down, the cherries were nice and reduced. I then added a kidney with a pen to really finish off the combo. I love this giant milk chocolate treat. I'm going to turn it into a decorative piece
Poor
for
child.
my plate. So when I was in
Should
Paris,
really
I
have more seniority over Goro as far as his weapon ascension goes. Ah, but alas. I've already spoiled my child.
Faster?
So he
Okay, faster.
Damn, Piggy.
Which server are you on?
NA.
So I love your new cherries because they have this gorgeous white and red color, and they're going to bring a nice top to it.
Sadly.
So I'm going to cook them with sugar and Madeira because some flavors of Madeira.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Rainier cherries are great.
What is this song?
So I'm gonna put them down with the secret compound for my sandwich.
Kinda really like it.
Of course, that's the classic cheese on a grocery store, and I've tried it with chocolate before, so I'm gonna go for it. And I'm going to torch this cheese because flux cooking is so much faster than waiting for a boiler.
Mother of Julian is using a torch to burn the cheese on top.
The problem is you're gonna taste one thing. What you should do is put it in the boiler.
So I have some extra melted chocolate. So I'm making chocolate covered cherries. I mean, what is so much chocolate covered cherries?
Okay, chefs, 2 minutes on the clock.
Oh my
So
lord.
I just need the spear and one more.
I'm going to use some of the cherries and some
I
cream.
wonder what that one's
Blend it
gonna
all
be
the
though.
When time winding down, I grab my moose and put it on the plate.
Less than a minute, chefs.
Oh my god.
Wait,
Less than 60
what
seconds
am I
left.
getting
check
for
my
completing
combo and
these
still
things?
not ready, and I just
Adventure
don't
XP?
know if I'm gonna make it in time.
Okay, that's only for adventure, right? Good, good, good. 'Cause I don't wanna have to level up.
Time is going by crazy fast, and I want to make whipped cream to finish off the dish. So I whip it up and go ahead and plate it.
For a wish? I do have enough to buy a wish. I will buy a wish.
To make those plates perfect, chefs. 10, 9,
Damn, should I throw a wish to the winds for Beidou? Even though I already have C6 Beidou? Or do I save these? I'll probably have 4 wishes by the time the
When I see the ultra cream sauce still in the
update
blender, I'm like,
hits and
oh
I
my
do my
god, I'm ready to
dailies.
chop. I love the ingredient off the plate.
Damn, do I save my wishes?
I'm really hoping the judges love this. It's out of the box, and I'm hoping they really go for it.
I mean, since my Beidou is Beidou, I don't really need to send her anymore. She already has a 90/90 weapon that she's sharing with this little potato. That one.
We're gonna do some freaky stuff. It has the top transition, but he's my soulmate.
Although this would be very fun to have on her. It would also be fun to have on her too. Is there any EM? Yeah, there is. That's not gonna be much of a help. Thundering Fury and Gladius. I should run Shimmy and Gladius on you.
Who's been reading our mail? I don't know who's been reading, I just delivered. This is my family here. Picture of me and my wife.
This is all my information.
But I do like having the extra lightning damage on you. It is quite lovely, not gonna lie.
Unjump your sleep
There we
during
go.
Mattress Firm's President's Day sale.
Double
and wake up
shimmies,
a better you.
double glass.
Shop Timberland's most highly recommended bed in America and
Damn.
save up to $500 on adjustable mattress sets.
Damn.
Plus, get a $300 instant gift put towards sleep accessories. We've
Hmm,
got your perfect
damn.
bed in stock for a huge upgrade, and with a low
Do you
price
actually
guarantee.
get
So you
electro
can rest
bonus
assured you're
as your
getting the
level
best
up?
price. Only at Mattress
So if I
Firm,
gave you that,
the
then
number
you'd
one
have like what,
Timberland retailer.
45%? Well, 40-ish. Yeah, 44. Damn. Plus the lightning thing. So if I give you this thing, this thing or this thing?
Who said you have to starve yourself to lose weight?
This one.
Who said you can't do it?
This one.
Certainly this is good.
Then
This is bad. I'm doing it my way. Meet Plenty, an FDA-cleared, clinically proven weight management for adults with a BMI of 25 to 40 when combined with diet and exercise.
not bad, not bad at all. Of course, with the fully leveled artifacts, your attack's gonna be over 2,000, but
Talk to your doctor.
it's still not bad. It's not bad at all. kinda like it. I kinda dig it. Kinda dig it.
With Mucinex Night Shift, you've got powerful relief from your worst nighttime cold and
Guessing 33% crit damage is good. And I'm over here foddering crit damage. Because I want the attack percentages. And the game don't want to give it to me. Those are fun hangout though. I want to do the shield one again, just so I can get the freaking question right. Piss me off. What a wonderful world.
Jess, your challenge in the second round was to make spectacular desserts using milk chocolate pot de creme.
Let's see, village. Okay, got that one. Okay, so this is all one thing. The next one's gonna be a sword.
I made a milk chocolate mousse with a duck liver crumble.
Photography.
And cherries that are cooked in Madeira.
So the pot de creme and the
Life
milk
on the high
chocolate
report back to Beidou. You know what? I'm gonna go talk to the
As far as the mousse goes, the mousse
that
is
one
quite
chick
delicious.
first.
The cherry is
Before I
sensational.
talk to Beidou,
Really
if I
good flavor.
can.
Unfortunately, the pot de creme sauce is not here.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you didn't manage your time as well. But I agree with Jeffrey, the mousse is delicious.
I really agree. I love the cherries. I think that Madeira was particularly smart because it harkens for me to a liver. Milk chocolate is pretty
So I just have to
finicky and getting the harness into a mousse.
Cheat sheet.
You did it.
This is Firefly with Jean-Louis. Hello.
One day, I will decipher all these symbols.
Alright. No, I need a review course. Woman. Damn it.
Hmm? So you've already finished talking to the crew, huh? I thought it... There's that modesty of yours again. I didn't think I'd ever hear the word difficult come out of your mouth. Come on, let's get on with it.
Okay.
First of all, life on the sea isn't always plain sailing. Injuries and illnesses happen all the time. But what is the single biggest danger facing crew members?
Oh, so what happens if I get them all wrong?
For what it does for the presentation. I taste the liver, and I think you were very bold with it.
Thank you.
What's motivating you to compete?
Is that your final answer? All right, on to the second question. As you've just learned, the fleet plots its route using nautical charts. The charts used by the Crux have additional charts attached. The supplementary chart has lots of lines in various colors for added reference. What is the purpose of these lines?
I'm just gonna go with the longest one.
Okay, interesting, interesting. Now, last question. On longer voyages, we have to be especially careful to avoid certain weather hazards that pose a threat to the integrity of the ship and the lives of the crew. So my question is, how can we reliably predict water spouts so we can avoid them?
Easy. When Luigi says there's a water spout, the water spout is coming, it's coming.
Okay, those are all my questions. Do you want to know how you did?
Not really, I'm pretty
Congratulations, you... wait a second, you didn't pass. Were my questions too difficult? They didn't seem to be all that hard. Did you get them wrong on purpose, or... just kidding. I know you wouldn't do that. I guess you're just not really suited for life on the sea.
Sad.
In that case, how about we take a trip back to Liyue Harbor? Looks like you and the sea are not made for each other. Dry land is where you really come into your own. I've actually been hoping for the chance to give you an insider look at how some of the Crux's important business is conducted.
Oh. Oh, really? Interesting. Okay. So me fluffing up on the thing gave me another path. Very interesting. Not gonna lie, didn't see this coming. So cold.
My goal was to get everything on the plate, and I didn't meet that goal. So that's a big mark against me. Honestly, if I lose because I took a risk, I'll be proud that I did something that was edgy and tried it. I'd rather go out swinging.
Beidou, I'm here. As you.
You may be aware that as an armed fleet, the Crux is kinda like the maritime equivalent of a guard for hire. We work as an armed carrier, earning our keep by successfully delivering the goods entrusted to us from A to B. Aside from that, though, there is also one other important way we make income.
Ammunitions for completing adventure guild commissions, bounties for capturing pirates in the Ministry of Civil Affairs and Wanted List, consultancy fees for running fast tracks, training courses for other goods. This
Actually, it's trading in certain kinds of goods.
Mora Grubber, you actually speak? Oh man, you and your poor resting bitch face.
Hey, my hotshot accountant. Nice of you to join us.
Right.
Cut it out, boss.
Oh, even when you're happy, you still look like that.
Juza sent me here with a message. He says preparations are now underway. If you give me the all clear, I'll head straight over.
Okay. Be careful.
What's your bookkeeper doing here?
Well, she has something to take care of. Mora Grubber was right, though. The other important side to our business, the less official side, is doing exactly what merchants do. Importing here, exporting there. The only difference between us and regular merchants is that our transactions aren't entirely above board.
Oh?
You'll see what I mean by that shortly. I'm taking you to see one such transaction for yourself. Come on, let's go meet our trading partner for the day.
Okay. Oh damn, she's running. Where are we even going? Here? No? Down here?
This is what is so extraordinary. It can only be or compromised elsewhere. At Vanguard, you're more than just an investor. You're an owner with access to financial advice, tools, and a personalized plan that helps
Yo, what up, Nay?
Fresh seafood! Fresh seafood! Catch it while you can!
Alright.
What do you have?
Hello there! Here at Nay's Professional Fishmongers, we've got everything you could ask for.
Alright.
So what do you need?
I want a bass head with all the teeth removed. If there's a single tooth in there, I don't want it.
Huh? You know bass have pharyngeal teeth, right? In the throat? How do you expect me to get all those out?
Then I'll have a bass trunk with 2 swim bladders. Again, if it's short by 1 swim bladder, it's not the bass I want.
You're not making this easy for me. 1 bass means 1 swim bladder. Afraid that's not up to me.
Okay, then I'll take a bass tail with scales that are yellow on the outside, black on the inside. Also, it's gotta have a total of 81 scales. That's 7 times 7, no more, no less.
Wait, what? I'll take a bass tail with scales that are yellow on the outside, black on the inside. Also, it has to have a total of 81 scales. 7 times 7. 7 times 7 is 49.
What kind of fish scales are yellow outside and black inside? You sure this is a fish you're talking about? In any case, you can try all you want, but 7 times 7 is never gonna get you 81.
Right.
Pardon my asking, but you're not a fish expert, are you? I'm sorry, ma'am, but I'm afraid I don't have any of the things you're looking for.
Didn't you say you have everything we could ask for?
Look, I'm a professional. So are most of the people I serve. I can accommodate anything they ask for. Seems you two are amateurs. So I'm sorry, but you'll have to go someplace else.
Anywhere you'd recommend?
Oh god.
Like I said, Nay's Professional Fishmongers is for professionals. For amateurs, the place to go to would be Wise Amateur Fishmongers.
Oh, well, I guess we know where we're going next.
I bet you're wondering why that guy was saying he didn't have what we wanted.
Yeah.
That was just the first step in the transaction, to confirm our identity. The real deal will come later.
What?
like white chocolate.
Okay.
Getting white chocolate in drink form is not my cup of tea.
7 times 7. With exactly 81 skills, that's 7 times 7. 7 times 7 is 49, Beidou. But I know you're smarter than that.
Actually, chocolate, there's no cacao in it, but it isn't silky, sweet, and perfectly delectable. So why not give it its due here?
Yeah, it's cocoa butter with milk solids. Sugar.
It's pretty, and it mixes in nicely with
This
other
girl's
things.
got me running all over loose. Unreal.
Just white chocolate chips. milk,
Fresh
and vanilla.
seafood!
It's
Fresh
very
seafood! Come take a look.
Alright. Is this wise amateur fishmongers?
That's the one. We have all kinds of amateur stuff here. The more amateur, the more of it we got. What would you like?
Okay.
We'd like a bass head.
No problem. Ours are all toothless, mind you.
And a bass trunk.
Oh, no problem. I'll stick an extra swim bladder in there for you. On the house.
And a tail.
Sure thing. I'll paint the scales yellow on the outside and black on the inside, so you can tell at a glance, this ain't no ordinary fishtail.
So the scales add up to 81 or 7 times 7.
If it's 7 times 7 you want, I can do you 81, 138, or even 648. It's up to you.
Whoa, my brain is wow.
Great. I like your style.
All right.
We have a deal.
I appreciate your patronage. Please, take your order to our warehouse manager over there.
Don't you have the fish here?
A real amateur if I've ever met one. Proud to have you as a customer. No, we don't have the fish here. All fish sold at Wise Amateur Fishmongers are still swimming in the sea. Once we get the order in from the customer, we go fish it out for them. The warehouse handles that side of things. Pay first, then we bring you the goods. That way you get the freshest catch.
Okay. Oh no, girl's gonna make me run around some more, isn't she? Did you just do a donut? Why? I'm here. Oh, this old man?
Are you two here to collect your order, huh, Beidou?
Mr. Iron Abacus?
Yes, sir. We're here about that bass.
I didn't expect you to come in person, but we still need to follow procedure. The bass you want is not a standard specimen. Our fishermen need to wait for the right moment to catch it. You know the rules, I take it.
Of course.
Oh, well, as you know, timing and location are everything when it comes to fishing. You have to wait till all the conditions are just right. That means the tide, the moon, and the wind. So, let me ask you this. When will the tide come in?
The fishing song will sound out at midnight.
How drunk will the moon be before the party's over?
What?
It won't stop while the Star of Death shines.
I see, yes. Which way will the sea breeze be blowing?
The breeze should be bound for Guyan.
All right, then. Well received. I'll go and make arrangements.
Great. I think that wraps up everything we needed to do in the Liyue Harbor.
That's it.
Let's head back and wait for the delivery.
What did all those riddles mean?
The 3 people we just met are our business partners. Nay's professional fishmongers and Wise amateur fishmongers are just cover names. The bass, obviously, is the code name for the goods. The numbers of teeth, swim bladders, and scales all represent different specifications. Meanwhile, the conversation I had with the warehouse keeper was the instructions for the deal itself. Let me translate it for you.
Okay.
Tonight at midnight, the deal will take place in Guyan Stone Forest. The Alcor will wait there as long as needed. As for what the actual goods are, well, you'll see tonight.
This is all so mysterious. Is it as shady? Is it as shady as it seems? We're not doing anything illegal here, are we?
What if I were to say yes?
Oh.
What would you do then?
Try and persuade anyone to give you a light sentence. Pretend I didn't see anything. I ain't no snitch.
Thank you. But don't worry, everything will be fine.
Oh?
I deeply value you as a friend, but ultimately, you're not with the Crux. I definitely don't want to cause you any trouble just because you hung out with me.
Oh dear.
So rest assured, we haven't broken any laws. At least not today.
Wait, what?
Playful dog, a matchy dog, water dog,
Girly.
a catchy dog, or a hug on the neck that you want to protect dog. Frontline Plus lets you take them everywhere, no matter how you find. Frontline flea and tick protection. Here, there, everywhere. Available for dogs or cats without a prescription.
Aw, let's get you Leopard's Wine. Book a Priceline and you save more. So you can more.
Okay. Do I have any more? Wait, no, I'll be right there. I just need to write this real quick. Oh. Yay! Nice. Yeah, kind of figured. Well, still never hurts to try. Oh, right, there's violet grass on there. These are the violet grasses that you don't really have to climb for too much. Okay, what time is it now?
Now I'm gonna close with this one. It's gonna bring the house down. I'm sorry, I thought this was a sports bar. It's the biggest game of the year. Why didn't you just watch it at your house? I can't.
It's super cold.
It's terrible.
Oh great, it's getting worse. Yeah, DirecTV Stream.
Our fish is here. Alright, here we go.
Not a great choice then. Catastrophe. Limited channel lineups are evil. Did they choreograph this? Choose Spectrum TV and get the sports channels you want.
Captain Beidou, you gave me quite the surprise when you showed up in person earlier today.
Well, my friend is visiting, so I wanted to show her how the Crux handles some of its important business.
I see. You two must be close.
You got that right. Now, down to business. Have you brought the goods?
Yep, all here. Please, feel free to take stock.
Stop! Nobody move.
Oh shit.
We have received certain information pertaining to a potential illegal business transaction at this location. Apologies, Captain Beidou, but I'm going to need to inspect those goods.
Oh no, should I run for it? Oh no, should I distract him while Beidou retreats?
Oh? An illegal business transaction, you say? Well, all the goods are here. If you have any suspicions, please inspect them at your leisure.
Ooh.
This plate has to be gorgeous.
The Millilith checks the goods.
Captain, everything's been checked. It's just a bunch of potatoes, flour, and so on. And all the paperwork checks out too.
Huh? Everything's been checked thrice over. There's not a single contraband item here. The paperwork was approved by the Ministry of Civil Affairs and the tax declarations are all in order.
Ooh! Looks like you've managed to clear everything up. I suppose we can put this down as a simple misunderstanding.
Yes, apologies. This was a mistake on our end.
Uh-huh. You and your stinky white tassels. I see you!
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, get out.
Bravo, Captain Beidou. This was rather ingenious.
All this mystery over some potatoes and all.
Seems like your friend still has a little catching up to do.
I know you have a lot of questions. Come on, take a walk with me and I'll lay it all out for you.
Well, I'll leave you both to it. Captain Beidou, I look forward to doing business with you again. Take care.
Take care, Mr. Iron Abacus. What a nice
You
old
probably
man.
thought that there was some sort of nefarious business going on behind all the secrecy today.
I don't know, it looks kind of
The
sus.
truth is, that was exactly what I wanted the Ministry of Civil Affairs to believe.
The plane is beautiful.
What you might not know is that I, as the leader of the Crux fleet, and you, the great hero of Liyue Harbor, have both been on the Ministry of Civil Affairs watch list for a long time. In other words, whenever you or I crop up in Liyue Harbor, it almost always draws their attention. Of course. Not that there's any animosity behind it, mind you. In their words,
It's a security precaution to prevent people like us from causing unnecessary trouble.
oh, I have no qualms about that. They're just doing their job, keeping the land safe. But how does that saying go again? Ah, yes. Sometimes the closer you are to something, the less you can see. Did you figure it out yet? That's right. Mora Grubber, the accountant. With you, me, and a few sacks of potatoes and flour serving as a front, the deal she's overseeing on her end should go off without a hitch. After all, the Ministry of Civil Affairs sent the Millilith to us.
Oh. So more Grubber's doing all the dirty work. Got you.
Looking at the time, it should be any second now. Look, that's the signal.
Oh. Fireworks that almost took.
Tonight's real deal is officially done. Do you have any more questions?
I have a feeling Ning Wang is not so easy to fool.
You're right. Never underestimate her. But as long as we don't take things too far, she won't look into it too closely. She knows that neither you nor I would do anything to harm Liyue. In any case, there's another higher-level watch list at the Ministry of Civil Affairs above the one we're on. It's top secret. Even I don't know whose names are on it. But I do know that the individuals and organizations on that list are the ones that Qixing are really wary of. I've gotten off topic. On some level, Ningguang and I are actually business partners too.
I think round one was really exciting. Yeah.
Reason being, I'm the only one who can get her some of the more obscure treasures she wants.
What is the real deal?
Complicated. All you need to know is that what might be easily attainable for some people can often be a lifesaver for others who can't get their hands on it.
Some of my corn chips were really burned.
Melody really showed up on the second course.
Yeah, I loved Melody's lace cookies mixed in with the milk chocolate. I liked the savory note of that little liver and cherry compote on top.
You know, Dan's milk chocolate mousse was actually very good. It was excellent. And the best bite of the day was the cherries and the Dara. Unfortunately, Dan forgot an ingredient in the milk chocolate round also.
Yeah, Dan took a lot of risks.
That's where we come in.
Melody, on the other hand,
It's as simple as that.
risky, but she had all the ingredients on the plate.
You still have some important things to take care of, don't you?
Yes.
As long as you don't know what I was referring to, you'll be safe. Also, I'm sorry, but I can't tell you for now.
Fine.
Of course, if the day comes when you've traveled to every corner of the world, found your sibling, and neatly tied up all your loose ends along the way, you're welcome to come back here and I'll tell you all about it.
Take me to Snezlaya. That is my dying wish.
You'll always be welcome in the Crux fleet. I hope I get to see you on board again someday.
Don't worry, that will be later this week. Oh, that's a nice photo.
What a long and winding road.
What is that sword,
Chocolate
though?
Hill it's been. Your first course was
Once
really
everything is
beautiful,
over,
and
Beidou hopes to see you on board again
a front
someday.
runner. But in your second course, you omitted
I like that. I like that photo.
entirely.
You know what? That's a good place for my stream.
You omitted the Aleppo pepper, and so we had to chop you.
Probably ended on the Alcor though.
I'm normally really hard on myself, but I'm really hard on myself. This has been a great learning experience, and it's going to make me a better chef.
Started on the Alcor.
And that means Chef Melody Asner
Ended on the Alcor. You know what? Just for Beidou, I will throw a wish to the wind.
So thrilled.
It's most likely gonna be a blue, but that is okay.
Something I always say is
It's for the
life
Beidou.
is short and it's up to us to make it sweet.
Uno más? Yeah, sure. And then one more blue for the win. Let's go. Let us go. Which means after I complete all my dailies, I believe I'm gonna get a purple. Let me just count real quick. See, it's not. I don't think it's gonna be a guaranteed purple on the banner though. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So need 2 wishes. I'll have 1 wish. And then I can probably grind for 1 more wish. And it'll be a guaranteed purple since I got Shincho the last time. I'm probably gonna get an off-banner thing. I know, I think Toma might be available. That's one of the 4 stars? I don't know. I wouldn't mind more Toma constellations. I'm so happy I have a 6/6 Beidou though. And I had a lot of fun doing your hangout. Some of it was pretty funny. Some of it was kind of emotional. But I had a nice time.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Happy birthday, Beidou. Goodbye.